safe. I guess it's not really a bad thing. Either you go for kill points or you go position points these couple of days, and then make sure that you play safer. I think by end of couple of days before the final week will be wrapped up, probably some teams will focus more onto positioning instead of everything. Like you'll play more safe, more conservative, more passive than they used to be. Well, it's not really a bad strategy, because sometimes you just need, not sometimes, most of the time you have to pick the fight you know it's beneficial for you. If you keep on fighting each one team, sometimes you don't have time to replenish or reset yourself.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I think teams who may deploy that, and this is my opinion, I would say teams who are in the top 16, but maybe somewhat a little bit comfortable, but not like comfort zone. So these are the teams that can just play for positioning points, because they just maybe need those couple of more points, and the position points will be enough for them to secure themselves into the next round. But for those teams who are just at the borderline of the top 16, maybe 16 to say 10, maybe, I just need to see the numbers again just to be sure, but just an estimation there, they need to go for both, because you don't want to start slipping out. Just like, I'm so sorry, EVOS VIP have to be an example right now, because they aren't getting the points on the board. They aren't getting the kills, position points as well. It's slipping away from them. They are in a bad position right now. So other teams, the underdog teams, Team Brotherhood, they're starting to rise up to the occasion.
But now we're gonna walk into the candy right here. A very small map we have, but not the smallest there is. We are looking at the middle map, 6x6. Here are your featured players. We have NED, Luxy98, Head Drop from Bigatron, Gig Fam, Damn Rude, sometimes being damn nice. Aisha's there with Team Secret. Oh, look at that, hitting 3 digits number kills. Damn Rude is catching up to Yuhai, because apparently he is just 10 kills away from Yuhai as we. Maybe this will be the game that we're waiting for. Look at that flight path, a little bit lopsided, skewed more towards the west side of the map. Dino Park will be crossed by Milna, will be the end of destination. But we're gonna look at the circle, which sometimes is a wild card. Hopefully, I have a feeling it will be down on Villanova area. Probably Contra will be centralizing by that. Hopefully, it doesn't consume too much water ratio. Oh, that's a nice zone.
No.
Yes.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say. No. No, I'm not happy with the circle today. All the circles are just too nice to all the teams. Tons of plans there, and well, not much of what I'd like to see. But well, maybe we'd like to see this action early on. Bigatron versus Divinity. Crucify, the hero for Divinity Esports in the previous map. And of course, just to let you guys know again, in case you missed out on the action, match 1, Yurugan got the chicken dinner. Team Secret in Erangel and Team Bosco in Miramar. These are the chicken dinner winners for you today so far. Trixie just landed on, and they definitely know that BTR is on the other side. Bigatron is one of those teams that you don't want to take a fight on just like this, because of how good they are in clearing out compounds. So nope, you don't want to take out BTR in their comfort type of zone, I'd say, and everyone's kind of respecting each other for now. We do see here that Divinity Esports, they are on the other side of the map, would I say on the map of this town, so they can loot. It's probably like 50-50 now in terms of loot for the time between these two teams, so it's pretty okay. And look at this Crucifier with a very cute panda. I hope we get the chance to use it. And now Zali with the spray for the long shot onto Trixie. And now did not connect there. Zali just those warning shots and will continue on to loot with his team.
Bigatron once more. I didn't notice that Boyka is not playing right now. He is one of the best coaches out there, and that's why their performance are really, really good when it comes having a third perspective, looking at this and analyzing their game. A good call coming up from Bigatron. Divinity, on the other hand, Impact, they will be forced to fight around Double Maestro. If I'm not mistaken, this will be a really risky move if they are being forced to take a charge here. Last Survivor already finished off. Last Ichon straight away, being the first one to be out. And it's not a good feeling to be the only person not playing the game. 63 players still alive. Last of Us still intact, but apparently they already lost their fragger there. and NSP are trying to get whatever that's left that to be salvaged off last each or maybe probably, but already running, they are trying to get themselves a good fortress to have covers onto.
Talking about changing your players, I noticed that Moss Goku is not playing for Last Survivor. So a little bit of a swap in there for their team as well. Of course, they're one of those teams who have 5 players, so they could do that substitute in and out, just like how Bigatron does it. And now looking onto the circle, looks like a couple of teams are in the circle. Team Secret is right smack in the middle of the circle right now, while a couple more teams, look like Trader will need to fend off with EVOS VIP. Both teams not doing so well overall. Will they meet each other on the way into the circle? On the southern side, we do see here there Yudu Gang, who is normally very fast in rotating into the circle. We do expect them to rotate very quickly into the circle. Miss Rose Esports looks like it's going to be a little bit crowded on the southern side. Tonewell Esports may do the gatekeeping there. So it looks like 7 Up, it's all alone in Castle looting there. Not much loot for a team, but sending an individual, it's okay. Gig Fam, on the other hand, may pass by Castle or will go on the other side where they may meet with Expert and why it depends on their type of their rotation style in this game. But on the western side, Divinity as well as Bigatron, not going to be easy for Divinity because if they get out of there, they may bump into Tara. So these teams you don't want to bump into at this point, especially Divinity would want to go for positioning at the condition that they're at right now. But just look at this. Team Secret, prime position. Looks like a good amount of high ground there, and they're good at defending high grounds.
When it comes to CQC and long range, some teams are really better than the others. They are versatile. I'm sorry, my cat really is not feeling well today. He threw up, so yeah, I called him just now. But back to the game, you the gang around Abby will bump into Rose Esports Syndicate, but apparently Rose Esports Syndicate already have that shot calling moment to migrate into the circle as soon as possible. We do know sometimes migrating late is not actually a bad call, but sometimes it's also not really great to be gatekept by most of these teams. We're looking at Team Secret right smack in the middle of Africa. They probably have their high grounds there, working themselves up onto those hills. Be sure that they have all the visualization they need to see anybody coming up into that direction. While we're looking at Zabava area, net still hovering around there. EVOS will have to take the fight if they need to walk into that direction, if they want to get into the middle of a circle. The rest of them are still playing outside, which is not really a bad idea because sometimes you wait for the rest of the team to be finished off by the one that's actually in the middle and coming up, cleaning the mess or sweep the floor after that. It's not really a bad feeling either.
Well, I'm not too sure if EVOS wants to take a fight early on because of the condition that they're at currently. I'm not sure if the motivation or even the point system is favors them to take an early fight. Maybe these are one of the teams that just want to get as high as possible in terms of securing themselves using the positioning points while taking a couple of kills along the way, but not taking those big fights, especially early on. You don't want to risk yourself going out again too soon and just ending up getting 1 point again, which will be really devastating for a team like EVOS VIP. Of course, it's not going to be easy for them because if they want to go straight on, they may bump into NED Brotherhood, which seems to be making a little bit of rotation towards the northern bridge. And now, yes, they are here. That we do see on the screen where the players are. Atai 9K just crossed over to the other side of the bridge where he is closest towards the side of EVOS VIP. So he may sense them out there and they may want to take a fight because NED Brotherhood, they are tactical enough, they do know how to take a fight, and they are definitely in a confident position if they want to do so. Trader Esports may just come and third party in from there, but NED Brotherhood, just look at this. He has eyes on EVOS VIP. Now Atai is now in trouble now with the spray shot go out, but then again does not connect enough. Atai have been knocked down. He is all alone. Looks like they may finish out Atai just behind the bushes there. Atai now half life more will continue to bleed out, and VIP Putra will finish Atai off. And there goes, ladies and gentlemen, one team member from NED Brotherhood have been sacrificed through the point system of EVOS VIP.
Yeah, playing extra safe here. We're looking at no teams are being out yet. Still 16 teams intact, but already 2 players being taken out. Atai is one of them. They are trying to reposition themselves. They got themselves quite decent loot here for net, but at the same time they have no clue where are the teams that are actually firing upon them. they are trying to locate the position of the other teams, but it's so hard to have that crosshair to land on somebody for now. We're hopping over to Team Secret. They are having the high grounds for themselves only. We're speaking around Mount Goroka here, which apparently held down by the expert, and we already start the fires. Pretty sure Team QB down on his knee. He will be taken away by Expert MY as well. Romeo on that side, cleaning the kills, having the job well done. They got themselves one more kill. But now, still a lot of play for Expert MY on that side. But at the same time, Geek Fam have to just push themselves into the circle, trying to think whether they should cross the bridge now or just do it later on. You do already re-engage into ESG as we speak. Going away, Fredo with the Dacia. Hopefully he won't drift too much. It's a very slippery terrain when it comes to the snowy map. And Yudu and the rest of the team have to reposition themselves because apparently they're having a hard time to locate where are the fires coming out from. He's tossing the nade here. Fredo cooking it, but at the same time, ESG is not making it easy. Fredo will have to charge it with a micro Uzi, cooking the nade for the second time, still not throwing it. Hesitant for a moment, not sure where it is. And they just blindly tossing that one out. ESG going straight on the backyard there, playing with the building, making it really that toss it on, getting one. Already Bartok's knocked down. Bravo is just next to him. Can he wipe this both out for ESG? Really in the dire need of a person alive. Bravo! They will be the first team to wait and rest there for the next round because ESG placed himself at the 16th spot just now, wiped out by Yudu Gang.
Sad moment for ESG. The chicken dinner winners yesterday in Murama. Unfortunately, today in this map been sent out early by Udigang. And here we go. MK14 together with an extended quick draw map in this. It's not the most exciting air draw, I'd say. But yeah, who knows? If there's a ghillie suit inside there, I'd say go get it. Because looking at the circle right now, I think a ghillie suit would favor anyone who gets it. It will be nice for anyone who gets it. So here we go. Tara looks like they are hanging on into this compound, just camping it out at this moment. Tara, I would say one of those teams who would benefit if they were just to hold on for positioning points instead of trying to go for the kills. They are within the top 16, but not too far from getting out of top 16, but not too safe either. So I think Tara is one of them who could just hang on for positioning points, and that's exactly what they're doing there. Expert MY, we do see here they're close with GeekFam. I do remember the rivalry from Erangel for these two teams. Like Expert MY must be kicking the bucket here. Like, oh man, if GeekFam did not come and butt in, we could probably at least get second place and onwards. But then again, if they know GeekFam, then they want time for revenge, boys. But looks like they don't know each other there yet.
But wait, for Rose Esports Syndicate just bombarded Traitor just now. Will they be out soon again? But at the same time, we're talking about Tara Esports. Yes, will they actually make it out this time? Wow, on the other hand, have been performing very, very brilliantly. Well done. They have been going on a streak here, making sure they are consistently topping themselves at top 5 or even getting the kill volume way up high than before. They have been going all out this week, but Traitor, who just managed to run away from Rose Esports Syndicate, now probably will walk into the territory of none other than Tonewall Esports Expert MY, relocate themselves, getting them a new compound to work with. Game Fam is trying to do the same thing too. They are hopping from one compound to the other, making sure that they got every utility-wise to loot up and stocked up as soon as they can, so they can get into the third phase with a very, very fierce-looking armor and also weaponry-wise stocked up.
Yep, and now we do see here Geek Fam looks like they make a rotation away from the side of Expert MY, trying to. I'm not sure if they know Expert MY is around though, but Expert MY now they're getting into their vehicle. We do see here Sania starting up the engine. Lord is just, well, probably trying to decide whether he needs to get into the vehicle or not, but looks like Sane. Oh, it's just a repark of him. Dylan now with the rooftop, aiming out, trying to see whoever is around. Geek Fam is closest to them though, but doesn't feel that they know Geek Fam is there. But Geek Fam may sense it out because of the vehicle just moved out there, so it could be found out by another team. Now the vehicle has just been reparked. Tons of vehicles inside of X-Level, but now look at this. Looks like He-Hawks will see down by Sane, but it does not connect enough, and He-Hawks will make a drive away there. Sane still maintaining his position on top of the roof, being that scout for his team, and now he will hang on to this location for now.
Romeo hovering around this. We have Kick Fam trying to still get himself one chicken dinner for the day. No! Now let's go, team! We're gonna see new team coming up with a new chicken dinner, hopefully. Gig Fam trying to see if Expert and War will be taken up by them. We do know Expert and War have been very aggressive and thirsty for more kills. Divinity is just behind them though. So if Gig Fam overexpose themselves with too many firing, pre-shoots, pre-fires here, it will be actually their deathbed. The same goes for WoW, who got themselves into between Traitor and Rose Esports Syndicate.
And now it looks like Traitor, Miss Rose Esports. Oh, looks like a couple of shots onto the side of Miss Rose Esports there, probably from Tone Wow Esports. And these three teams now, they are in a similar compound, very close with each other. And the next circle we will know now again favors Team Secret. Of course, this is a very kind circle to start with. So if you just get into the middle of the circle, lots of land there, high ground for you to secure yourself. So, well, teams like Team Secret, you'll be fine for now, definitely. Divinity Esports looks like they got themselves into the circle rather early on, so they are fine as well. But now pressure is on to Trader Esports, Tonghua Esports as well, wanting to make it into the circle. But then again, a little bit of gatekeeping there happening. EVOS VIP on one side as well. Miss Rose Esports trying to make it a circle, but then again, it's not going to be easy for them because of the number of teams starting to clump out to each other. Now, do you see here, Tonghua Esports, they managed to get this compound to themselves, but then again, Brotherhood just below them. The shots do go out from multiple angles. They aren't sure where they are. NED, Psycho, they do know that Tonghua was just arrived in the compound. Thank you so much being a good scout there. The smoke does go out from Psycho, and now Psycho, will you take that shot? It looks like you will take that shot. High now has been sieged down a little bit there. Taking a couple of shots there. Half-Life onto the side of High, and High will need to try to find a good angle that cannot connect his shots onto the side of NED Brotherhood, and now it will be a siege 1-on-1 and High now. Close quarters combat. High moves it, but then again, he's knocked down there inside the house. It's going to be difficult to save High. Luxy closes the door, tries to find enough cover for his team there. Luxy uses the painkiller. Now it is the moment because the teams will close in onto them. 7up looks like he managed to heal up there, and now it is 3 on the side of Tonghua Esports versus the 3 on the side of NED Brotherhood.
NED Brotherhood scouting over this place area right now. Psycho trying to rush it in. He's waiting for the big step. Yeah, will he switch to Micro Uzi next? Yes, he is trying to flush it out, but a little bit too late. Tonghua Esports already left the vicinity. They have left the building. Psycho is not happy about this. Still spraying over. They're trying to get back the revenge on Altai. They are apparently really salty about this, but it gives them a lot of room to work with. Then Secret managed to get well, who happens to walk into their place now. This is not a great start. Clumped up between two sandwich Pandek now after running from Alliance Mount, going to the Dragons one next. Team Secret managed to get one down. Where they will go for Tonghua Esports. Bosco managed to turn it around. Team Secret, you high. Knocked back by, oh my goodness me, Pandek getting on more of that kills there, securing kills on Yuhai. And now Team Secret getting the backs on Bosque hovering around Tonghua Esports. NED is still going for well as well. So who will be down first here? We're looking at Team Secret going for his teammate. That's what's more important. Saving your teammate, making sure your survivability is longer. But iShot being finished off by Bosque again. This is not a great start off point for Matoy. He has no clue which direction that shot coming out from. And there you go, Palex tapping that. That's really, really cheeky. Coming out from Palex it is. And WoW is in the middle. This is the best place you can be when you are Boss Q. They can see 2 teams at a time. And Palex kicked his taps on so many teams. But hopefully Karma didn't hit him back right in the face later on.
Oh, Bosco, they are still within the circle. The circle just closed in there, and they are still within the circle. Check this out. Palax has level 3 of everything with decent amount of utilities at his disposal. So Palax is in a good location. Plus, they have a little bit of high ground there, and there you go. Dragon Ball 7. With it 4 times go again. What are the chances? What are the odds here?
What's the point of having a Dragon Ball Savage there? Yeah, it's a rocket launcher or whatever, but it's not gonna help any of these teams. Why it's in the airdrop? Please make an airdrop for as a micro Uzi instead. But you do gank back to the game. Fredo with his really happy. Well, you can see Christmas team days here. Hopefully they can change the honk sound. I would really love to see that going on. Level 3 of everything except for the vest kind of chip it quite a lot. Might just shred it if he got showered with a bullet rain after this. But well, Palak is still being cheeky guy and naughty at that, and now SPDMY will be his crosshair victim. After taking down a couple of Secrets members, he's going for more. Look at that, level 3 of everything except for kills here. The first one to be out is ESG Geek Fam. Only have one member left, Secret 2 members with no kills. There you go. He can tap it out if he wants, but for the right opportunity here, making sure that he can get that crosshair landed right on headshot. Romeo, will he? Oh, he needs to move now, Romeo. There you go. Felix having the patience going on. The moment they are facing the wrong direction, that's where Romeo taken down. Oh, Palax, he knows when is the right time to take the shots here. At the same time, that divert attention straight on his side. Palax is knocked down here. Lord Dylan and Sen is not happy. They want to rush in. Brother is having that side covered for Palax. Now he can open up the smokes. The rest of Team Bosque is really going in. At the same time, they are hesitant. Brother, he's trying to revive his teammate while Pinda is still hovering around with the structures because Rose Esports Syndicates trying to flush them out. There's 2 teams going against one Bosque stuck in the middle, thinking that knows too much in somebody else's business, just gonna make themselves whip back in the ass.
Oh, okay. Whipping back now is definitely Miss Rose Esports, Baby Jim, as well as his teammate now. They do have themselves in this compound just behind where Bosco was at. It looks like the spray does go out from the other side. Baby Jim tries to find a good angle here. He has a micro Z though. So micro Z is, we all know, very good to be used in a close quarters combat. And looks like Sane has taken out Palax. Palax was a really good long shot player just now, but unfortunately has been taken out by the side of XP. And now Bosco Pain Deck here, just waiting for the right moment. But when is the right moment? Now it's not going to be easy for them because they don't have the numbers. Only 2 team members from the side of Bosco still alive here. They are Miss Rose Esports in front of them. Behind them is Expert MY. But good news is that these teams, they are still within the circle, so they can still chill out there. I can't say the same for Last Survivor, EVOS VIP, and the other teams who are still outside of the circle and they need to make their way into the circle. Divinity Esports, they are still in the middle of the circle at this point. So that's good news for them as well. But they do have Team Secret really close by to them. And now these 3 teams, they are locked down to each other. Just look at this bird's eye view at this moment. It's a straight line here that we can see. So, and there's a lot open at the moment. Any of these teams actually go out, they will be spotted from multiple angles. And it's just like free kills, like, hey, come and shoot me. Hey, 3 points. And there you go. My best trial of trying to make a I wouldn't call it sitting duck situation. Okay, I don't know what to call it. But then again, here we go. Pain deck, just waiting for the right moment. When is the right moment? Maybe the next circle.
Yep, at the same time, look at that. They are charging right in. Rossi this territory. They charge in with a vehicle there. Pain deck trying to hold it on as much as he can. Throwing that Molotov right in that small window. Pain deck will be charging in a multiple angle here. Fredo on the other hand also engaged in Rossi for Syndicate. Trying to get Pain that he will be the last person to be out. They place themselves at the top 14 there, 40 placement. NED on there, then spraying Tongwall Esport, flushing them out on this building. And now 1 person left and inside. They will trap and they will be trapped. NED here, they need to get out now or they will be flushed out instead. And the rest of Tongwall Esport, you do act up for just now being knocked down by a play zone. I really need to see where this circle going on. There you go. Divinity smack right down the middle there. Team Secret and the rest of the... Oh my goodness! That was a nice direction time going for Laxi 98. Spraying straight on that Tony Wow Esports. Another one! Psycho! Just keep on getting it! Pinning down every single member. While the team on YouTube side, Fredo, trying to survive against so many teams here. Blue is closing in, and still Hot is there. That's around the corner. He managed to get it, but Fredo have to bow down this time. We're down to 11 team only. That's going so fast at this rate. Everybody just have to squeeze in, and that last survivor getting on Evo's VIP. Marchoy going on the second story here, hoping that he can survive as long as he can. Kind of pumped up sandwich between teams Tara and also Bigatron. There's also Divinity on their next, and Expert MY in the same vicinity.
Oh, although Team Secret had a bad start, but they are still hanging on to top 11 at this point. And I do see that Juggernaut looks like he's been knocked down on the other side for Divinity Esports, and a lot of teams starting to clump up with each other. This is an urban siege, ladies and gentlemen. Biu looks like he has eyes on teams who are actually coming in at this point, trying to relocate himself to a good position. But where is a good location? It's not going to be easy for him to decide. But if anyone knows anything about urban warfare, it will be Team Secret here. Biu looks like down to 10% there, still surviving, trying to run out to the next floor. He needs to find room for him to recover himself. The smoke will go out there as a distraction outside of the room when he will get into one of the rooms to recover himself. And looks like Crucifier is still surviving with the side of Divinity, but they are right smack in the middle. Everyone, and no Muffin! Oh no, Muffin! Managed to take out Biu sent back out to the lobby. Only like 5% life on the side of Muffin. That was so unfortunate for Biu.
And this is going down so fast, up to the point we're now down to top 10 teams. It's just the 6th phase here, not really just. It's already in the 6th phase. 7th phase coming up very, very soon. And BB will place themselves at 11th placement here. Got themselves a 1 point only for the positioning, but in terms of kill points, they still got racked up quite a lot. Traitor managed to take down Evo's VIP, returned back by Jazz there. And he managed to secure the kill on Ninja. They managed to almost wipe the whole team, but a couple of members still left there for Traitor Esport. Evo's VIP trying to help as much as they can to survive and trying to revive their teammates on point. Hopefully they can make it on time because Traitor Asa is still there. Asa is always the last one survivor. Team Traitor. Bigatron tried to go for it for Divinity. Tara going against last survivor. Expert MY trying to butt in wherever they can. Evo's trying to climb themselves down. Asa just playing the healing game. NED crawling in, coming up behind there. And now it's down to less than 10 teams, probably very soon. 30 players are alive, some of them not even having full squad. And now Heiko, Sally already make sure that they know their presence is already known by VIP squad. Arov and the rest of Bigatron there, Sally and the rest of Bigatron are trying to locate this side of Vivo's VIP. But now Divinity is kind of in a sandwich situation again. Tara squeezing Bigatron in between them. Expert MY trying to get Tara's side. NED getting on Rose Esports ticket, who's not even in the circle.
Oh, looks like pressure on to get into the circle for a number of teams there. Really, Bigatron is just playing by the edge of the circle. Rocky does have eyes on the other teams outside of the circle right now, trying to get in, but it's not going to be easy for them because let's see here. It's not a good angle, firstly, for Bigatron, and secondly, there will be tons of teams actually sieging for all different angles. So it's not going to look good for them if they continue to stay there. Lyrian pops out the revive onto the side of Muffin. Ziggs now knows that Tara is on the other building, and the grenades do go off on the side of Ziggs. Ziggs still hold on to his micro Uzi, the precious micro Uzi NSP now from below this large compound, just trying to find a good angle. Pew just behind him. Ziggs looks like he will go for the rush in, and Ziggs managed to get a kill off. Beautiful play onto Lyria. Now Ziggs may get a second one. He is reloading. He is getting ready. The communications do go out, and now Ziggs just going through the smokes, trying to find the target, but it's not going to be easy. Oh my goodness! Oh, Muffin taking on the revenge onto Ziggs, and will finish it off and send him back to the lobby. We are now down to 9 teams left.
One member for still hot just outside of circle. The rest of trying to fight themselves on the west side. That is a nice from the rest of VIP Putra. Bigatron are having a hard time coping with this. Heikel and the rest of EVO's VIP are well, and they are trying to take this one out. Will they finally get themselves one chicken in of 4 at least this week? Divinity will try to squeeze in too. Last Survivor have a couple of members there, 2 of them going against Tara, Expert and Y, waiting for the right moment, still sitting this one out, still hot. Just at the outside in the blue, playing the healing game, hoping another team to go out. We're down to 8 teams now, and still Pon holding on to himself, healing. Evos and Bigatron going at it. Divinity taking their time, and there it goes down to 7. Still hot will be placing themselves at number 8. Zolly waiting with a micro Uzi. They are hesitant to place themselves down on the first floor here. Hunking a blue a bit and now going outside of the building. They have to force themselves out. They are not inside of the circle. Like it or not, they have to move their hands, feet, or whatever they have left. Lots of them have to hop around that wall on the other hand. And Tara already got down, couple of knockdowns there. Lynx is the only survivor for now. Evil's going in for Divinity first. Divinity being one up. Christopher, Bigatron going in, and Evil taking part. Just going for more. It's 1 versus 1 on target, and apparently Cruz are being exits by Jazz. Sorry for that. Bigatron going in, and now Expert and Y. Zolly is down. We're down to top 5 already. Expert and Y taking down Bigatron. Lots of ever going for Evils. This is multiple war going at this right time in the right place, because I love this. Everybody just going on, bullying each other, massacres all over the place.
Massacres all over the place indeed, and not good for Divinity. They bowed out at about 7th or 6th place earlier. Now Sane looks like he will go into the compound, try to find his target. Haiku will need to save his teammates, but looks like he's letting go of his teammates because the blue zone is closing in. And now Sane will try to find the right angle, but they get all shots onto Sane now, taking a couple of damages there, but Dylan managed to save Sane from the other angle, from behind, coming in at the special. Oh, but Ned is outside there. Ned do see Sane now. They are in trouble. Psycho prepping out the grenade. Dylan will be thrown onto his side, and now the grenade will let it. Oh, that knock from Luxy onto Dylan. That beautiful nade. And now Sane looks like he's in trouble as well. Lord will be knocked out and sent back to the lobby. Sane a little bit more there. There's nothing much you can do onto Dylan. Yes, there's smoke, but oh, there you go. You just have to show yourself to Psycho, and now NED Brotherhood, you're in prime position at this moment. You have this vehicle as a barricade. You have that stone. You have some vegetation. You have some trees. Oh my goodness. We are now down to top 3 teams. Psycho will start to throw out the next grenade here. Does have a Molotov there that he can use, but last survivor R2K. We are now down to top 2 teams. They do have prime position right now.
Oh my goodness me!
Congratulations, NED Brotherhood!
That was a nice coming up, a clutch coming from NED there, wiping 2 teams at one time, but actually it's the blue finish of Tara. This is the team for NED Brotherhood there. It was a very close call for most of this team. It has been a really chaotic moment. The moment it was the 6th phase there, everybody just tried to squeeze themselves into the circle, and that's where the wrestle happened. Everybody grind each other out, making sure that they will take every team possible, and it was